AEW sucks, Will Ospreay sucks, Kenny Omega sucks, they all fucking suck, brother. Bobby Fish is out the door, Adam Cole soon to be at the door, Daniel Bryan sucks, Jericho sucks, they all fucking suck, the company sucks.
Tony Khan sucks.
CM Punk and his jobber trainer, Ace Tyler Taylor, I don't give a shit what his name is.
Ace Steel sucks. Fucking 85-year-old Jim Ross sucks.
The company's done.
Finished.
It's time to go.
Anyway, we're here for your Dynamite review on August 31st, 2022. It's going to be the last Dynamite of August. I kind of wish it was the last Dynamite of all time, but
Full stop.
Nope. Unfortunately, we'll probably have a Dynamite next week, but it was the last Dynamite before the pay-per-view, before All Out. Is All Out AEW's big pay-per-view, or is it not?
I think it's Double or Nothing.
Alright, fair.
I don't think they have a big pay-per-view because there's nothing big about them, so...
Even TNA had Bound for Glory, like, come on.
And Slammiversary.
Oh, they were
Lockdown
big.
felt big.
Oh, yeah. Anyway. Aye.
Give us fucking Jeff Jarrett, please.
Yeah, we kick off the night with Moxley.
You make my heart. Basically comes out, talks for 10 minutes, says a load of shite about Punk and that he wants the night off because he beat his challenger last week, and that's about it. He's pish, he's boring.
Says Punk's fragile ego, fragile body, and a weak mind. Alright, this is ironic coming for the guy that's, struggling with depression and alcoholism and
all that shit.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Third best member of the Shield. Third best member. Nah, he's not the third. There's no way. I'm not putting this guy behind Wheeler Yuta. I'm not doing it. As much as I dislike Mox,
when you mistake Wheeler Yuta for a fan,
I'm not going to flat out lie and say this guy's worse than Wheeler Yuta. But anyway, he gets a contract. He leaves a contract in the middle of the ring and he says, whoever wants this can sign it, and he walks off. Like, bit of a joke there.
So why wasn't like a rush at the back for people to go sign this?
I like the 24/7 title thing, because who knows, but nobody wanted it, so it just kind of shows you.
A world title shot, like, and everyone's like, nah, they'd rather a wee
if it was a contract for the Ring of Honor title, I could understand, because that title is absolutely worthless. I've seen people say that my video was bullshit and that my take on the Ring of Honor title is not being a legit world championship, like nonsense. So are you people trying to say that Cesaro's a legit world champion? Cesaro's a world champion in the wrestling business because he had the ring. Everyone who had the Ring of Honor title is a world champion. So what was it? Punk didn't he go to WWE in 2005 because he was already a world champion? Punk was a world champion. Come on.
I know, like...
Come on, fuck off. I mean, what are you talking about? Punk was a world champion when he cashed the briefcase in, right, and beat Edge. That's when he was a world champion, not when he won some fucking crap belt against
Samoa Joe. You can't argue with retards. You know? If you think the ROH title was a world title, then you are... Eugene levels of retarded. It's as simple as that, man. You're Eric Bischoff.
I'm a hugger. No, wait, that's Bailey, isn't it? Oh, I mean, yeah. Eugene was a hugger too. Anyway, right, Ace Steel collects the contract and he walks with it to the back. Backstage...
Aye, Ace. Are we supposed to know who this guy is?
Apparently Ace Steel tag teamed with Punk in his debut match. It's like, we don't know who Ace Steel is, so him coming out is pretty irrelevant. We'll speak about it later on in the night, like when he, confronts CM Punk or whatever, but Ace Steel comes out, grabs the contract and walks to the back.
We'll get to that later. I'm going to bury all that.
We then have a Jericho Appreciation Society. Garcia apologises and pledges his loyalty to this association or whatever, this society. Horrible fucking faction. I mean, why did Jericho feel the need to just go from one faction to another?
It's literally the same faction. It literally is.
Well, I say it's a big downgrade, like.
No, it's a massive downgrade, right? But it's literally the same faction. Like, it's Jericho leading it, with, like, Hager, and then, like, you've got a tag team in it, where another young guy who's basically just Poundland Sammy Guevara.
I mean, this would be like, I don't know, this would be like Triple H just leaving Evolution, and the next week he's in...
La Resistance.
It's like,
this is assisting me for watching the rest of the show. We've got Daniel Bryan Danielson taking on Jack Swagger. He wins.
I can't even remember what Jericho's first faction was called.
The Inner Circle.
The Inner Circle, I mean.
Oh, this is the outer circle, man. This is pish. But yeah, Daniel Bryan wins here. Jericho on right. See William Regal on commentary.
Yeah, but hold on, look. No. Before, yeah, he's awful. He's awful. I get that, right? We'll speak of that in a minute.
Oh, the ring
but even the name, right? The Jericho Appreciation Society. See, the evolution is like the evolution of the business. You know what I mean? You're going from Ric Flair to Triple H, and then you're going to go to Orton and Batista.
The New World Order. Degeneration X.
The Jericho Appreciation... That just makes these guys sound like fucking bums. Jericho's henchmen. It's a bunch of people in a group that appreciate Jericho. How's that getting people over? You could call this the Jericho ass kissers, the Jericho bum lickers. It's the same shit. It's the same fucking shit. I mean, look at cool. The corporation. It's fucking sound. The Ministry of Darkness. The Nation of Domination. Fucking
even the fucking Union.
The Union might have been
CWU.
Might have been pish. Like the New Breed. Even. I mean, we're talking. We're getting, like you said, Legacy and all a good faction. All right, it was a horrible stable, but Retribution actually sounds all right.
Yeah.
They were called Retribution, and they wanted Retribution on
Nexus.
the WWE. Nexus sounded the Bloodline, the Jericho Appreciation Society. I mean,
yeah, but
I know, but could you imagine say take out Flair or whatever, right, and you replace Flair with Cena, and it's Triple H, Cena, Orton, Batista, and it's called the Hunter Appreciation Society. I mean, come on.
But see, to be fair, it is the only time AEW has come up with a bad name for a faction. Because see, Best Friends, that is where it's at. That is better than DX. That's better than NWO. So it's the first time they've done that wee blunder.
Aye.
You know?
The Bullet Club's not even their name. I mean, I don't know. I'll say the Bullet Club's not a bad name, but whatever, right? Let's move on.
Alright, Daniel Bryan wins. After the match...
Who was he against?
Jack Swagger. I've already talked about this.
Jake Hager, mate.
Jack Swagger. He'll always be Jack Swagger. We, the people. Anyway, he wins. After the match, JAS batters Bryan. Jericho comes down with a chair. Regal's just sitting on commentary. He's like, Bryan, get out the ring, Bryan. And then Garcia comes down. Even though he's just pledged his loyalty to Jericho, he grabs the chair off Jericho, and then Bryan hits a running knee. We don't need to use chairs. We need to use wrestling moves. Basically, what he tried to get on here. And then next up, we've got...
I wouldn't be surprised if Triple H tries to sign that Daniel Garcia guy.
We've got a bunch of guys with...
It would fit his mould. You know, boring, bland, no personality, pair of trunks, likes to wrestle.
Where do you think Bobby Fish is going?
NXT.
I'd honestly argue the worst thing for AEW is Vince stepping down, and not because it's going to get good, because Triple H is going to
take back all these
guys
people,
who left because of McMahon in the first place.
That's just going to make the WWE pish.
Yeah, because I don't see like people who it's going to affect in WWE, like Vince's guys. I just don't see Brock's never going to go to AEW.
I mean, I do not want to see Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole on SmackDown. I don't need to see that. I mean,
neither do you. But anyway, Big Cass makes his debut. WH Warranty, whatever he's called. WH
yeah,
Smith.
Big Cass is a much better name.
I know, Big C. I
don't get it. In the Indies, he goes by Big Cass, and he spells it C-A-Z. Why can't he just... To me, that's a lot better than whatever he's going for here.
Yeah, he comes out and beats up a bunch of jobbers.
These were... Talk about stables. This might be the worst stable I've ever seen.
I don't know what they were called.
They were terrible.
One guy had a mustache in the build of a fucking toothpick, and he just looked weird.
He looked like a Poundland Joey Ryan, and that's when you're kind of fucking on the rise.
No muscles, no definition.
And they were saying how they were going to take over AEW or something. Oh, for the 150th week in a row, we're not booked on the show. Fucking no wonder, man. Jesus Christ. Who is this stable? Horrendous. Anyway, Stokely comes out, offers William Morrissey his card, and then Stokely pushes Tony Schiavone when Tony Schiavone asks about the cards, and then William Morrissey steps in. William Morrissey is a big fucking dude, by the way, man.
And he's actually agile,
Yeah, this is a guy. I'm surprised he actually got released from WWE.
I know.
Plus, I think he's lost a bit of weight. I think when he's in WWE, he just seems slower and bulkier. He looks in better shape now. Definitely looks a lot more chiseled. In WWE, just seemed like he was like stocky and shit.
Aye, just a big lanky, skinny, stocky bastard.
He wasn't really skinny, was he? Like, I think I've just went over that he wasn't skinny.
Aye, but here he's bulked out.
But he looks skinny now, but like skinny fit or whatever. Anyway, I'd bring him back. Guy looks like he's legit 7 foot. Where's Enzo, right? Enzo got fucking shafted. Never done any of that shit. And got, basically got blacklisted for wrestling. Bullshit. Bring back Enzo. Enzo and Cass.
Making money. Next up, what have we got, man? Oh ho! We've got Will Ospreay backstage. Do we care? No, this guy's awful.
He says he's gonna hit Omega with a one-winged angel.
Does he? No. Awful main event, by the way. I mean, we'll get into it later.
By the way, the one-winning angel, considering no one's kicked out of it, man, it's just such a fucking soft-looking move.
I know he places him down.
Anyway, with Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm and Shida. The 4 women are competing for the title this week. And when they saw this is the best 4 women that it's like, see if you did like a 5-way 5 versus 5 Survivor Series style matchup, and you took the 5 best women in AEW versus the 5 best women for WWE. It would just be, the golf and class would be.
No, but that's funny,
madness.
Right? As pish as like WWE is, right, and it's manias across 2 nights, the 5 best women in WWE by name could main event a night of Mania these days. In AEW, could they do that?
Can they fucking main event a Ring of Honor show, these people? Anyway, Shida wins, beats Britt Baker. Who's going to win this match at All Out? I got a funny feeling it's going to be Toni Storm.
Nah, we'll go with Toni Storm, but she won here.
Aye, so whatever. Kind of losing interest in this show. CM Punk came out and addressed what's next. Basically came down.
Cried for about 10 minutes.
Started crying. Said he let everybody down. Gave us a sob story about his foot and all this stuff. Thought it was fucking David Hay for a minute.
He was on to say he got 16 screws in his foot.
Crimea River. Then Ace Steel comes out.
He called the guy in the front row fat and said he's never been screwed in his life. So hold on here. He buries a guy for being fat, but yet when someone says about Eddie Kingston, oh, you can't fat shame, man. So why is it alright for these to do it? And then he literally said as soon as he said it, oh, I shouldn't have said that, but I've done a lot of stuff in my career I shouldn't have done. Fuck off, Punk. Own it or don't say it, you dick.
I know, it's like he's almost retracted his statement straight away. I can't respect that, right? Either you bury the guy and be a bastard, or you just don't say nothing. Like you can't say it and then go, oh, I shouldn't have said that, but whatever. I mean, I've done a lot of things I shouldn't have said. Pretty much every time he's buried WWE, shouldn't have said it. Like, I mean, see, hang about it. I used to be on Punk's side. Fuck this guy, just because he never got his main event match at Mania. You would have got it the next year, probably.
Just like that tweet The Rock said 11 years ago.
No,
I sold more than you in one day.
Yeah, but it's just bad luck, right? It's bad luck that Punk's couple of years on top came at the same time as The Rock was returning to WWE to do Mania match.
It is what it is.
I mean,
exactly.
See if Punk's 2-year run was before or after, he might have... Well, he wouldn't have main event at 26, like, fair enough. 27, I mean, The Rock is the guest host, so he wouldn't main event at that. But, I mean, after that, he would have got 30. Basically, Brian got his spot.
He still could have main event at 27.
Or would he have got 30? He probably wouldn't have got 30, actually. They're going to put him against Kane.
Point is, right, see if Punk stayed in WWE, right?
He would have got a main event.
Exactly.
He would have got a main event. Like,
I'd say he'd have got about 3, honestly.
Aye, he would have.
I mean, Reigns got like 10
you tell me we wouldn't have seen Punk Reigns? 100% we would have. So, you know what? That's his fault, really, for fucking, throwing the toys at the pram. I think you just have to accept if The Rock comes back, then The Rock's going to be main event. I mean, it is what it is. Sure, as soon as Austin came back and he was going to do a match,
he was main event.
That meant, what was the match before that was supposed to be main event, and the person was raging? I think it was a female.
Was it Rousey?
Aye. But you just have to accept it, you know what I mean? If Austin was
if they're going to drop Rousey for Austin, and considering Austin's like 58, like...
Yeah, I mean...
they're going to drop you for Rock, who's about 38. It's as simple as fucking that.
I mean, it is what it is, like, but come on. Come on, Punk! Just need to man up here and admit that, Rock's a bigger draw. It is what it is. Just like Tony Khan admitted that Punk's a bigger draw than I can't even remember her fucking name, so we'll make a video on that later on, but aye, that's separate. Steele comes out, and he explains it. He comes out and he explains his name. The fact that anyone has to come out on TV and on a wrestling show and explain their name, right? Unless you're debuting.
No, but see the worst thing about this is he's slapping Punk, he's like grabbing him, he's fucking ripping his clothes off, he's degrading him.
And Punk's just taking it?
Like, I mean...
And then I felt, then see when like Punk like snapped back into motion and he started trying to be the man, to me that didn't come across as legitimate.
No.
It came across as really bad acting.
It's like a Portland Rocky 3.
See for him to no, I think it would have been better if he hit that guy with the GTS then cut his promo.
Yeah, I know.
See the fact they hugged him, then he went, "Oh, I was born a blue baby. They tried to kill me then, and they can't kill me now." Well, you like killing babies, you abortion-loving bastard. So fuck you, right? I hope Punk and Moxley just and a guy that can't fucking give up alcohol and a guy that's never even tried alcohol. Two fucking bastards.
You make my heart break.
I'm not paying for that pish. I'm streaming all it.
I'll be fucking streaming.
Illegal stream. No, mate.
I'll be fucking sleeping. I won't be watching that shit.
Anyway, right, Punk says that he's back and he's going to win or whatever. And I'm going to do it for you guys. And he puts pen to the paper and he signs the contract. Then Moxley comes out, I think, and says, "Oh, I'll beat you," or some shit. Who gives a crap, man?
He says he's going to beat the best version of CM Punk. And the Chicago should get used to Punk being pissed.
Well, the best version of CM Punk was about 10, 11 years ago, mate, so don't think you're beating him. We then had Fuck the Revival.
No, but hold on, right? So how's he just got buried by Moxley and now we're supposed to go into a pay-per-view believing that he's going to go like 30 minutes? Because what some guy called Taylor came out and said, yeah.
Ace Steel, mate.
Yes.
I read something that Moxley wanted to win because he wanted his interim championship reign to count. And that's why they've done this. Which is embarrassing, like, I mean.
Why not just, I don't know, strip Punk of the belt, make Moxley the actual champ about 3 months ago, and then have Punk come back and challenge for the belt.
I see.
But Tony Khan's a fucking dick.
There's no way Punk's losing at Chicago. In Chicago, I can't see it. Anyway, Wardlow, FTR versus Silas Young, Ren Jones, and Vic Capri.
Not gonna lie, didn't watch this. Wasn't on the clips uploaded.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of Silas Young, Ren Jones, and Vic Capri.
I don't know who FTR are either, so I know who they are. They're just shite.
Redeem yourself, come on.
They're just shite. That's my point. They're a bunch of jobbers, and so's Wardlow.
Fuck the Revival, partly the best tag team in the world, but you won't get to play with them on AEW Fight Forever because they're no in the game. That's how good they are. So
apparently, Dax Harwood is the reason Bobby Fish is leaving. Apparently,
does Bobby Fish think he's a wanker? Because I think he's a wanker.
I think they're all wankers.
True. Anyway,
I don't know how you get back one over the other. They're both shite.
Yeah, but I think
the goldfish I put on the thumbnail of the video earlier is better than all fucking four of them.
I know, but I think Bobby Fish looks more like a hard man. I actually think Bobby Fish.
But you hear his name. Bobby Fish is going to batter you.
No, I know, but
mate, I'll fucking batter you.
I think that Dax Hardwood's fake. I think he's got like a fake persona. He thinks he's the fucking man. He thinks he's Bret Hart.
He talks about his kid who's had cancer.
He walks around as if he's the best wrestler in the world, and it's like, you know, you don't want to mess with me, and I'll shoot you, and like, you know, not shoot.
He punched the guy who was in handcuffs.
Exactly, and he thinks he's Dwayne. He thinks he should have main evented Mania 29 and 28.
Let's just be real, right? See that time the fan jumped in Austin? That fan's actually doing stuff. See the fan that did it to Brett? He literally just speared him and didn't do anything. See if he was
could have been like a hug.
Yeah, I know, but see if he's battering Brett, and Brett's got a broken nose, and then the guy's in handcuffs, and then you can maybe see it, but even then he's like,
nah, it's a shite bag move, I think.
No, it is, but he didn't do anything to Brett.
Yeah.
And then this why is he not getting charged for that though? I know it's about 4 years ago, but
well, as soon as they done it, there was speculation that that's him released, but I said that didn't last long after that, did they? I'm assuming FTR and Wardlow won, but honestly, I don't really care. By the way, they did one, so for anyone who cares, yeah. I mean that's an AEW classic match right there. You know, you know who's winning it. It's like where did they pull all these fucking bums from? I know the whole roster's bums, but I mean because
extra bums.
Aye. I mean, half the AEW rosters, like, it's like movie extras, you know, like stuntmen. It's like people that you see on a scene for like 2 seconds and they just don't even get a credit on the titles.
I know.
Then up next we had a match, I think, to challenge for the, I don't know, it was a pure Ring of Honor title or something. Dante Martin, Ray Phoenix, Rush, and Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler Yuta has had a 156-day pure Ring of Honor title reign, and he's had 2 defenses in the 156 days.
What do you mean? What's a pure Ring of Honor? Orange juice or something? Pure OJ?
I'm assuming it means pure wrestling.
Wait, so what is the title? Is it their IC belt?
Maybe. So that mean you can't...
How can you have an IC belt, though, when you don't leave your fucking mother's basement?
Does that mean, like, you can only do actual wrestling moves?
This is horrendous.
The pure wrestling.
Dante Martin.
Anyway.
Can't day your ass on out of here.
Wheeler Yuta won, for anyone who cared. One of the members of Dark Order got hurt backstage. John Silver and Alex Reynolds says that they'll go it alone against Best Friends and that other guy, Orange Cassidy, if they need to. Hangman appears and says if they need a partner, he's happy to do it. That kind of tells me that I think they'll win then if Adam Page is the person. Who knows, maybe. We've seen Adam Page in the Young Bucks. Could we be getting an Adam Page heel turn?
We could. We Adam Page. Him and all his catchphrases.
I mean, to me, there's...
Cowboy.
What I don't get, though, is, I mean, there's 3 face teams left. So either way, you're getting face versus face.
How can Woody for Toy Story, who was debuted at 27 years ago, was a toy that's about 5 foot or 5 inches tall, and he's more believable as a world champion than Hangman Adam Page?
I've got a snake in my boot.
Look, Buzz, an alien. I mean, fuck, iconic lines. This prick has done nothing.
Who are we talking about again?
Hangman Adam Page.
Alright, fair enough, aye.
Anyway, trios. Main event, Will Ospreay. This guy's brilliant. And why is he teaming up with like a tennis fucking...
What's he up?
a tennis fucking tournament?
It's a grand slam. Right, there was a scene in this match where Will Ospreay and Omega are like exchanging forearms, and I swear to fuck.
These two, so this is 5 stars?
No selling whatsoever. And every time I see this, it just reminds me of that Triple H Tough Enough scene where, and I actually thought that guy was selling no bad, to be honest.
No, but
do you remember? Do you remember that Tough Enough scene? And Triple H is like punching people, and he punches them, and then he's like, "If you sold like that for in the ring, I'd deck you for real."
Yeah, but you're on about the selling here. I think the worst thing is the actual velocity of the hits.
It's like
it was like nothing there.
It was like they were wrestling in water. It's like slow motion underwater, like they were drowning and fucking.
It's like watching 2 Ethiopians fight over the last grain of rice. It was fucking non-existent, man. It was fucking pitch.
Wait, wouldn't that mean they'd be fighting like hell and scrapping?
No, but they've no strength. It's like a match. It's like the two last matchmakers having a fucking score to go. Fucking non-existent.
Right, rein it in here. Let's get back to the PG stuff. Kenny Omega wins via One Winged Angel because apparently
one wing your ass on it. You're gonna back to fucking Tokyo.
Nobody's kicked it. Fuck me.
And then he wins, right? Then he grabs the mic. We were built here in Chicago, Illinois.
We started the revolution. What revolution, mate?
You don't like it, mother father. And he get hit from behind.
Company's fucking pish. It's an alternative. Not fucking TNA. It was an alternative. Come on. We get TNA fucking Hogan and Flair. Come on. Angle. Jesus Christ. Sting when he could go.
AJ Styles.
Drugged out Jeff Hardy that could actually go. Not Jeff Hardy who turns up and then gets arrested 2 days later.
Jay Lethal when he was fucking over. Joe when he was... Where is Joe? Injured?
Oh, he's in AEW, sure.
But where is he injured?
I think Joe should go back to WWE. I like Joe. I think Joe's alright. And Triple H likes Joe, so... This
review's been on for about half an hour too long, and we're probably only about 28 minutes in. Sums up the fucking review. So... I'm going to rate it -5. I thought it was the worst shite you'll ever see. Personally, it's god awful.
Yeah, there was nothing to like about this. I mean, the best thing was the Punk promo, and I thought that was it was bad. Like,
how can the third man in the world title picture be called Ace Steel and we don't know who he is? And he's like degrading.
he still had a couple of matches in TNA, mate. Back in the day.
Did he?
2003 TNA. Yeah.
So did Roderick Strong.
What's your point? Anyway, that's it, guys. -5. I'll get a -1. So there you go. A -3. There you go. Combined rating -3. That's
Kenny
it, guys.
Omega. Will Ospreay fucking suck.
Get your money out, all out this week. Make sure you buy it. It's going to be a great show. We're going to be here to review it. Can't wait. I don't even think I'll watch Clash of the Castle because that's crappy WWE stuff. I think I'll just wait and watch the real pay-per-view on Sunday night, brother. But until then, peace.